are you holding worry? The other day, I got a phone call, and the voice on the other end of the phone said, "Victoria, I gotta tell you something, but don't worry about what I'm gonna tell you." Well, automatically, my worry was kicking. That my first response, I thought, oh my gosh, what do I have to worry about? You see, that's what happens sometimes, or worry. Automatically, kiss skin without as even know it. We just worry when a concern or a care comes into our life. Now this particular problem was not huge. It wasn't monumental, but it was a problem all the same. It was something that needed to be resolved, so I had to pause for a moment and make a decision. Was I going to let this concern overtake me, cause my mind to just spin out of control, treat and worry until the problem has resolved itself? Was I gonna ruin my entire day because of this concern? Or was I going to say, "God, you gotta help me with this situation. God, I've got to present this to you. You say, and you know everything about me. You say you fight my battles for me. Now, God, I'm giving this to you, and I'm gonna try to rest and hear everything you would want me to hear from you." You see, we have to make this choice. How are you going to handle this thing called worry? Are we going to just work it in our minds? You know, sometimes when I worry, it's like I'm really doing something. I'm just working it in my mind. I hear work was a lot like sitting in a rocking chair. You're doing something, but it's getting here. We're just working it and working it and working it in your minds, and that's so unfortunate. That's so under production. My question today is how you handling worry, because how we handle worry and stress, it gonna make all difference in our life. There's two sisters in the Bible named Mary and Martha. You can find their story in Luke. Mary and Martha, two sisters. They had a brother. They were officially from what the scholarly say, well-to-do people to stay have a lot going on in their life. They had money to manage. They had a home to manage. They had a home to manage. They had a lot of things happening. One day, Jesus came to their home. He was going to fellowship with them. He was going to stay with him. I'm sure they were so excited. I'm sure that everybody in the town knew. Hey, Jesus is coming over to my house. Because this was a very important person. So I'm sure they were preparing. They were getting everything just perfect for Jesus. Jesus come to their home as the were fellowshipping, and as they were enjoying Jesus native something about Martha. She was buzzing around. She was working it. And he said to her, Martha, Martha, where are you? So anxious and troubled about so many things. You see, he had observed Martha as they were in this home. He saw how she was handling all the do to that was going on. But in contrast, here's his sister Mary. No, Mary would have as much responsibility as Martha did. But Martha said, I'm gonna take this opportunity. When all my business and all the concern that I have to just linger her with Jesus. Because he's at my house today. I want to sit at his feet. I'm gonna pour out my heart to him, so he can pour in his thoughts to me. You see, Martha was so disturbed that his sister would have the audacity to sit at the feet of Jesus. When there was so much to do that, she said, Jesus, you needed to tell my sister to come help me. She needs to get up and she needs to get in this kitchen. There's the emails to answer. There's stuff on the stove. The kids needed to be taken care of. There's a bunch of stuff to do. And she needed to get up. And she needed to help me. Can you believe? She would even say that to her guest of honor. He said to her, Mary has chosen the one important thing. His chosen that one thing. She's chosen the better way. Now, let me just tell you thing right now. He said there's one important thing. There's a better way now he was very much aware of. The legitimate concern that there's woman had. The Bible says that Jesus said in this word, You're gonna have trouble. You're gonna have hardship. You're gonna have some things that come against you. But be of God cheer. I have already overcome. The word be of good cheer. If already overcome the world, I goes when you look at the scripture. You can say it's for you to say Jesus your God. I still have their troubles and there's concern, but this is what he was saying. He was not saying that you shouldn't take your responsibilities reserve seriously, but this is the he was saying that there's weren't legitimately this to be done. He was saying there's one important thing, and this the better way. What he was saying it's all. There's concern, all there's crisis, all the crisis, all the things that are coming against you. You need it to come. Hang around at my feet, langer in my presence, because see that the one important thing that's gonna help you get through. There's better way to handle worry and stress. There's the better way to handle worry and stress. You see, I believe that Mary somewhere figured out the better way, and she didn't it. It wasn't that she was lazy. Wasn't it that she didn't care Mary? Said Luke. This is my concern right now. To immediately or the concern and to put in all that God is. You see, that's the better way. Have you ever planned a birthday party or holiday celebration at your house or camp gathering and you are so stressed or that you made your own self celebrate, and maybe some of your friends and family as well. There's a better way to handle the stress of life. The word worry comes from an English word in 1500s that meant to strangle. To strangle, I think that's an amazing interpretation of that word, because worry and stress literally cause the fun out of life. It literally pressures us in every relationship that we'll have. It's really still our joy. Think about it. Jesus comes was at Martha's house. She couldn't even enjoy the fact that Jesus was there. She missed the whole beauty of the moment. She couldn't calm down, relax, and be peaceful. She alone distressed. That was going on in her mind to strain the relationship with her own sister. She was an attitude that can change. Worry does not change anything but your personality. It changes your disposition. It doesn't make the situation better. Actually, it makes the situation worse. Do what you got to do, what you got to do to release the words and the care. Because this will sustain you. When you release it to Him, listen. If you feel the pressure, the stranglehold of worry coming on you, even it is automatic, push the pause button. Let's be like Mary. Let's take a lesson from this woman and let's sit at this feet. Let's leave her there for a while. Let's immediately out the counsel so that will have room to receive His goodness. This thought toward us, His wisdom, His joy. Listen. Wait is only gonna wake you down. But when you let it go to Him, all things can be new again. Amen. Thank you, ma'am.